So my clock says it's 9:11. It's really 4 hours ahead of time. So it's 5:11 in the morning, and I'm on the road driving. Got really cold last night. I woke up about 2:50 and laid there for a while, too lazy to get my other sleeping bag out and try to warm up a bit. So I just decided to hit the road. A rude first night in my truck this trip, and I'm getting chased out of the east by the cold. I can't take it anymore. Welcome. I'm at the tailgate of my truck right now, and shit's blowing away. Okay, welcome. I'm at the tailgate of my truck right now, making some tea. I acquired some nice green tea while I was in Virginia, and it's been fueling me across the states. I stopped here at a rest area to get some more sleep. I wasn't feeling the road this morning, the drive, and I just jumped in the back of my truck and took a little nap for about an hour and a half. It's still very cold here. The weather forecast says it's 20 degrees, and I believe it. But the sun is out, and it's providing some warmth on my back and some morale for sure. But I'm gonna get back on the road here in a minute once I get my tea going. Well, I'm passing through Bricktown now, Oklahoma City. The sunshine I had for my mid-morning nap has since gone behind the clouds, and I'm still not feeling the drive. I really want to walk. I really want to get out and walk right now. Honestly, I haven't been feeling that great, and it isn't just the weather. I'm having lingering knee pain from a past injury, and I don't feel like someone who should attempt to hike the Arizona Trail. If my body language indicates anything, it's that I should need some help just crossing the street, never mind hike an 800-mile trail. For those that don't know me, I suffer from a disease called ankylosing spondylitis. It's a debilitating disease that is, in a nutshell, turning my cartilage into calcium. Sometimes I have much trouble just walking, but other times I can feel great for months. I've come from behind before. I have struggled, and I have won. It's going to take patience, self-restraint, but also determination.
Thank you.
It's going to take true grit. I don't know that it's acceptable to bestow such distinction on oneself, but I think I have it. I'm game. I'm driving across the Texas Panhandle right now. I'm about 30 miles east of Amarillo. And this drive hasn't turned out like I wanted it to yet. It's been cold, and the sky has been mainly overcast. I was going to camp last night, but it was so windy that wasn't going to happen, and it was cold. When I stepped out of my hotel this morning, it was 19 degrees, and it's going to be more of the same tonight. And once again, I have another nice camping spot lined up for tonight. I don't know that I'll want to stay there, as it's going to be in the teens again, temperature-wise. So it's been cold, it's been overcast, but I know it's still warm in Arizona, and the sun has come out, and it looks beautiful here in the Panhandle of Texas. I'll be heading into New Mexico shortly, and hopefully find a place to camp quick, get some sunshine before it gets bitter cold. Alright, so I I just stopped at this gas station to get some water. Got some water right here. And didn't find any wood. Text line right here. This is the border of Texas and New Mexico, and we're gonna keep trucking. Hopefully get some sunshine. Alright, I'm driving down Cedar Street in Clayton, New Mexico. I went in a True Value looking for wood. The woman wanted to be really helpful, and she called a couple people for me, and I really didn't need it that bad. And then finally, a gentleman walked in, and she asked him for me, and he told me about this community wood pile that everybody goes and cuts wood from. People drop wood there, and you can go down there, you cut it with their chainsaw. You go pick wood up there, everybody goes there. It's down by the airport. I think I'm going the right way. I'm not going to waste too much time doing this. Just talking to the woman was an exercise in patience. And granted, I know I was riding down the highway getting tunnel vision like happens, and get tunnel vision, and you get a one-track mind, you go in someplace and you're amped up and you're ready to go, and you just got to take it easy. You got to take a step back and let things happen. And that was a good experience. Whether or not I find this wood is another thing. Take it easy. Good morning. So I made it to the campground last night with about an hour and a half of sunshine left, so that was real nice. Beautiful spot. I love it here on the high plains. And I picked up some firewood, found a nice little store with some great cast iron Dutch ovens, and just a nice little antique shop out in the middle of nowhere. I found some wood there, and the campground on that, it was on the top of a rim overlooking a canyon. So today I'm going to drive down into the canyon. This morning I'm going to drive down into the canyon and check it out. My neighbors in the campground, they're locals. They've been down here plenty of times before, and they told me there's an orchard, or there used to be an old orchard down there back in the 19-teens is what the gentleman told me. And it's about 3 miles down into the canyon, 1,300 feet of elevation, and here's my view. In the canyon below is the Canadian River, and back in 1881 a man by the name of Melvin Mills established an orchard along the floodplain. There were thousands of trees, apple trees, peach trees, pears, apricot trees, cherry trees, walnuts, chestnuts, and almonds. And he would ship this produce to the rim where it would be sold to the local communities. The hard part will be going back up. Time to lock in the hubs for four-wheel drive. Well, I've had a good time here on the Kiowa Grassland National Forest, and I'm driving out of it right now, and off in the distance are the snow-capped Rockies. That's the Sangre de Cristo range. I'm going to be heading over that way. Somewhere there's a canyon, Cimarron Canyon, up this way, and that's our next stop.